guys, we are in the empty mall on the first floor of the building we're renting. We want to show you guys our apartment. It's been, about 5 months now that we've been in Phnom Penh, and I apologize for not making an apartment video sooner. So we're going to show you the pros and the cons of where we're living, and we're going to tell you what we're paying, and we're going to show you guys, our lifestyle, and you guys let us know what you think. All right, guys, so a lot of times when you're living in Southeast Asia, they have, a shopping mall sort of at the bottom of a tower. This one's just not quite built yet. So I wanted to show you guys, they are building this mall right in front of us. You can hear the construction if we go all the way down here. They're really working on it. I'll go take a walk down, we'll show you guys. There's almost no services in here that has any value for us. There's Chinese places and the food is pretty good, but their prices are fucking like 3 times what you should pay for anything. So probably the biggest con so far for this place is the area. The reason we jumped on it very quickly was I had gotten food poisoning as soon as we got off the plane, and my stomach was blowing up. I felt horrible. I was stuck in bed. It was really not pleasant, and at the same time I kind of had to run around and look for apartments. So we ended up just kind of jumping on something because it was really messed up trying to look for an apartment while you were sick. As you see, there are some businesses in here, but very few. Most of them are really overpriced. There are services, but all the services cater for the Chinese. The building itself, as you can see, almost nothing is finished in here. But it is air conditioned, and it's a good place to wait for a taxi. There's a Starbucks at the end, which I'll never fucking drink at. They have a little bit of a coffee cafe place. That actually isn't horribly overpriced, but it's like on the level of like an Amazon coffee or something like that. Nothing too great. This is actually my homeboy from Jiu-Jitsu, his restaurant, and he makes bomb food, really bomb food, but it's expensive. But it is fucking delicious. But it's very expensive, so I don't eat it very often, It doesn't make sense for us. Well, anyways, this is a little bit of an idea of what the services on the first floor look like. I would say the other negative is that a lot of the security are fucking complete fucking dingbats. I mean, just dumb as fucking can be. A few of them are very nice and have been very polite, but a lot of the other ones have harassed me because I'm a foreigner and basically would let 5 Chinese people walk by not wearing masks and then just run up to me if my mask was even slightly off my nose. So you see a lot of that because obviously, for whatever reason, the security company they hired here doesn't have a lot of deep thinkers. The bridge is over, biddy bye-bye. So as you can guess, guys, the building we're staying in is called The Bridge. I don't know. I would say my biggest con is the neighborhood, but it is what it is. I mean, we were in a rush. We got the place for an under market price, and there are a few things about the place that I like. So we'll show you everything, and we'll let you guys make your own decisions.
Hey guys, so we're taking into the parking garage and heading up to the facilities on the architecture.
This is like the back way, so you can walk in through the front, but you can also come up here through the mall. You have to have a key card, so the building is pretty secure. That is one thing I like. We're in the city center, and even though some of the security are completely fucking retarded, their presence is felt, and there's cameras everywhere, so you're pretty safe here. All right, guys, so we are over by the pool, and this is probably one of the few things that I really like about this building. This pool is insane. So they have this, I guess it's like a yoga studio here. There's nobody using it. It's just called studio. I don't think I've ever seen a class in there. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Look at this, guys. That's pretty chill. You got the little seats, you can keep your feet wet. This is their gym. So I'll show you guys a little bit real quick. It's nothing crazy fancy, but they've got some treadmills and some cardio equipment. Then they got a little weight room just next to it. This one tends to get a little more people in it. But yeah, so they got like, you know, kind of pulling machines and Smith machines. Nothing like if you want to go too heavy, but at least you have dumbbells. So if you needed to do any kind of, you know, weightlifting, you do have some free weights. I would say most of the other equipment is probably garbage. Yeah, I mean, you have a place to do some chin-ups, a lat pull down. It's not horrible. But this is the big one for me. This and the steam room, guys. Fucking, it's so nice having a steam room. It's small though. It only fits like 2 people. It's actually kind of ridiculous. But, you know, it's better than nothing. And I think I'm like one of the only people who uses it because I almost always have it to myself. But guys, take a look at this view. We're over by Naga World. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the space up here. We have some common area. So first, let's like take a quick peek at the pool. So there's a jacuzzi, but it's not hot, which makes no fucking sense. There's lots of places for you to sit, put your shit back here, lounge chairs, and then look at this little view. Mekong right there. Boom. Buddhist Institute, Naga World. And look at the sky today. It's gonna be dope to be in the pool today, guys.
Hey guys, so this is the like little barbecue area. They have a sink and a bunch of grills. I think there's like 5 of these. If you want to have a party or something, you can, I guess, book this thing out. It's pretty cool. Beautiful view from 13th floor. This is the back of the building.
So what's up, guys? So we're chilling in the pool. We want to go over some of the positives and some of the negatives of living in this apartment. One positive is that we got the apartment for under market price. What do we pay, Mish?
COVID price.
COVID price. How much are we paying?
$650, including internet.
So we have to pay for our own cleaning, our power, our water, but we just bought a water filtration system, so it saved us a lot of money. Highly recommend that. We'll show you guys the video up here where we went shopping to find a water filtration system and where you can buy one. I would say one of the biggest negatives for me, like I mentioned earlier, is the area. It's very expensive and hard to find things.
Yeah, like if you want to buy a 1.5 liter bottle of water, like the larger one, usually in Phnom Penh it costs like 50 cents or something, but in this area it costs $3.
Yeah, they're totally trying to rob you because everything here is catering to the Chinese, so they jack the prices up through the roof.
Yeah, we really can't buy anything over here. It's overpriced.
Yeah, we mostly go to Super Duper or we'll take a short tuk-tuk ride somewhere, which really isn't the biggest deal because you can have a lot of things delivered also. But the one real negative about this building is that there's no buzzer. So we can't buzz people in, we can't buzz people up. Every single time we have to come down from the 44th floor all the way to the ground floor just to get a delivery or let anybody in. I would say another negative for me was just when I first got here, a lot of security, a lot of racist bullshit, a lot of just randomly targeting us when there's like other people who are in the building that are Chinese or Khmer and not saying a word to them and they're doing the exact same thing. Or like if everybody's walking in the building, they would just grab us and make us scan a barcode. Or I mean, just enforcing COVID rules, but only on the white foreigners, which, you know, I'm paying a lot of money to be here. You can go fuck yourself. I would say the landlords was a big disadvantage. They're just the kind of people who just want you to give them money. They don't give a shit. They don't want to fix anything.
Yeah, we had a clogged sink and we tried to ask for help. Like, who can we contact? Like, can you help us in any way? They don't even answer.
They don't even reply.
They don't really care. They only answer when we want to pay.
Our internet went out once for a couple days, and that's literally how we support ourselves. And these motherfuckers had the worst attitude. They think that giving us a little bit of silverware and some plates is like going above and beyond. Some of the worst, most just entitled landlords I've ever had. And I've rented all over the world, and this is just like, kind of like, you know, this is what you get. I don't want to hear about it. It's your problem. Like, oh, nice.
It's like kind of expensive for that kind of service.
Exactly,
You know?
exactly. It's
like
not
that kind of service is for like, I don't know, a cheap apartment maybe. I don't know.
But it's okay because, you know, a lot of the Chinese from PRC, they're not used to having customer service or standards or landlords who give a shit. So, you know, I guess that's who they should try to target because, you know, I hate to say it, but I've lived all over Southeast Asia, and I think, you know, who you rent from makes a big difference in how much you enjoy your apartment and your life. And I've had a couple bad landlords, but I think these guys were maybe up there, like some of the worst.
I think so.
You know, as far as the positives for me, steam room, huge positive. Some of the facilities are a positive. The building is secure. Even though some of the security are fucking racist, for the most part, there's a lot of security. So nobody's like sneaking into your building or stealing things. Like, that's not going to happen.
No, you have to scan all the time if you want to go in and out. Even we had a friend come over and we had to go down because they wouldn't let him. He couldn't scan.
And the building itself is in the geographic center of the city. We can be anywhere in Phnom Penh in 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, but there's nothing here.
But there's nothing right here, which is fucking insanely frustrating. If you have a motorbike, though, it would be easy. It'd be very close. But
yeah, but walking distance, it's all really expensive stuff.
And as you saw in the mall, everything's basically empty, and the few businesses that are there are expensive.
It's open, but not really.
So anyways, this is the pool. This is probably the one main thing that we really love about this place. I'll flip it around and you guys can... This is one of the great advantages of the bridge. I would say shit fucking customer service. You know, the building itself is kind of dirty. They don't maintain the elevators. You notice that? Like, it's just like cardboard. They just put down like plywood on the floor after the elevators break.
You spend a lot of money here, but you don't get the service.
You get treated like shit and everything's expensive. The building itself, some of the staff are very nice, and like I said even before, some of the security are very nice. But there is a lot of shit that should not be fucking happening if I'm paying as much as I'm paying to live. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go enjoy some time at the pool. We wanted to kind of show you this because this is a big part that we do enjoy. The steam room is just up there in the changing room, so I just had a steam and now I'm chilling in the pool. This does add to quality of life. And to be fair, these units are usually a whole lot more than what we're paying, but I still don't think that changes anything. I mean, when you're a landlord, you should still look after your property and you should still take care of the people that are giving you money. Let me show you guys the view over the side. So this building right here, this is the Peak building. This thing is fucking ugly, in my opinion. It is fucking hideous. Look at that. Who the fuck designed that? But the views have got to be bananas. I'm not even going to lie to you. They probably have a really insane Mekong view because, as you can see, guys, the Mekong is just behind the Peak. So that, you know, I haven't spent any time in the Peak, but as I understand it, both the bridge and the Peak are basically Chinese speculation. There's a lot nicer buildings. Like I said earlier, the problem I had is I got very sick when I first got into town, guys. So I had to jump on something very quickly. I had like gastritis and my stomach was inflamed from food poisoning, and I was trying to find an apartment while in that condition. So what you see in front of you now, this is the Buddhist Institute. This is very beautiful, very, very beautiful structure. And then behind it there, that golden building, that is Naga World 2, I think, or Naga World 1. And the big one is either 1 or 2, but that's Naga World also. So the big gold one is Naga World, and the little gold one on the right is Naga World. And then this beautiful structure here is the Buddhism Institute. So we have a nice little view from the pool. You have a little bit of, you know, Phnom Penh City behind it.
13th floor.
The pool's on the 13th floor. And it is very peaceful, guys. So anyways, we're gonna go enjoy the pool and then we'll show you the apartment and we'll talk a little bit more about the pros and the cons and let you guys make your own opinion.
Alright guys, so this is why it's called the bridge. Basically there's two of these bridges that you can cross inside the building. So one side is apartments and one side is the hotel. I don't remember exactly which floors, but there's a pretty cool view, and there's like a little common space in there. So there's like chairs, I think there's Wi-Fi. I don't know. But it's pretty nice. A little common area.
Alright guys, so here's another thing that kind of is fucked up about the bridge, and it's to show you kind of like what a piece of shit this place really is. So somebody busted out the fucking window. Probably some fucking asshole got mad and like fucking hit it with something.
There's other ones like this too. It's not only this window. I've seen other ones too.
We seen that one guy, this one guy beating up his girl in the elevator, this Chinese dude, and all the security guys are trying to pull him off. This door has also been fucking jacked up pretty much since we got here and haven't really done anything to fix it. But yeah, this is kind of an example. They'll just leave things like this for like a long time.
Since we've been here, it's been like that.
So one thing that is absolutely spectacular about this building is the view from when you get off the elevators. Some of the units actually have this view as well, but this is really, really an incredible view. When we first stayed on the hotel side, this was the view we had out of our unit. And now this is the view we see every day when we go to the elevator. So that's the Basik River where it meets the Mekong River. And again, we have the Buddhist Institute and the gold building on the right and the tall gold building here on the left. That's Naga World 1 and 2. I always forget which is which. There's the Soho Mall down there next to probably mostly government buildings. As far as conveniences, it's not very convenient. Downstairs you can see along the strip, this is the Chinatown basically, so there are restaurants and shops, but the prices are crazy inflated for the Chinese market. So that's a huge disadvantage to this neighborhood. I will say though, this view will be a view that I never forget, and I will definitely always remember the sight of the Mekong meeting the Basik. I mean, what an incredible, stunning landscape. I mean, look at this urban landscape, guys. Look, you can see the roundabout, and then that's Independence Boulevard as it stretches off into the distance this way. Here is Diamond Island. You can kind of see the entryways where they have the roads there that's going into Koh Peak, Diamond Island. And then of course there's the Peak building, which again is fucking hideous. And the beautiful Mekong River. Phnom Penh really is truly a work of art, guys. It's an incredibly beautiful city. All right, guys, welcome to Mikasa. So we have a cleaning today, and the place is a bit of a fucking disaster, so try to be understanding. I'm gonna show you guys our spot. One of the big advantages to this place, and I'm not even gonna lie, is it's the best water pressure I've ever had. Maybe even outside of Asia, maybe the best water pressure I've ever had anywhere. I mean, it's like a fire hose.
Alright guys, so this is the kitchen. Sorry, it's a little messy. The cleaning lady's coming.
We're cooking up some palu chana, some dal, and some paneer tikka masala from Taj Mahal. Highly recommended. This is the sink that always clogs. Even though we keep the metal thing inside, we don't let shit go in there. It clogs all the fucking time. Landlord doesn't even want to reply to us. We're not good enough to even respond to. So I bought a fucking plunger and I spent my own money on declogging fluid, and I was able to get it to work. But you know, this is again what I mean by like very shitty service.
Show them the storage, Jack.
The storage over here is actually...
There is a lot of storage, but it's kind of weird.
It's good, but I hit my fucking head on it all the time.
Yeah.
It's jagged and sharp, and it doesn't go all the way up, so you smack your fucking head into it. Look, here. Anytime I need to go into one of these things, bop! I have to close it fucking right away.
Yeah, it's a little inconvenient.
It's not great.
But there is a lot of storage. Like there's all these cabinets. There's 4 burners too.
This one doesn't work barely. Sometimes it works, and then it gets cold quick. There is a full-size fridge.
The fridge is massive though, yeah.
This is a good fridge. This is one thing I will say.
Fridge and freezer, pretty big.
It's pretty legit.
We got a washing machine too.
This is an advantage, but I think almost any condo will come with this, guys.
We put our garbage there. But like, if you look at the chair, it's real dinky.
I was gonna say, this chair,
like
cheap.
the screws always come out.
It's like a child's furniture.
Yeah.
I sit on this thing, I'm always afraid it's gonna fucking fall. Look how dinky this is. The table, fucking it's okay. It's small, but I can manage it. I don't hate the table. It's whatever.
It's average.
The water purification system, highly recommend you invest in one of these. Like I said before, I'll put the link in the video to show you where you can buy this. You'll save a lot of money on water.
Now this is interesting. This room, like the living room kitchen, has 3 aircon. So you have this one here. Then you have 2 on one over the door, and then the 3rd one there. So actually it does get very cool. This side is kind of weird. I don't even know what that is. It's like an extra space right there.
We're all getting packed up, guys, because by the time you guys see this video, we'll have been in Thailand already. But we did want to show you the house because, you know, we've been here for a while and we really wanted you guys to get a look at it. And you can see some of the positives and some of the negatives. Again, the furniture, it's like a child's furniture. I can barely fit on this fucking couch. It's
very small, uncomfortable. It does have smart TV too, but super glitchy.
Now the landlords, they tried to say that the reason why they bought such cheap furniture was because it was a rush and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, if you're literally selecting from a catalog, I mean, you couldn't spend like, I don't know, a little bit more and get something that a grown-ass adult can fit on. The one thing that really does make this place worthwhile though is this balcony and the view. The balcony is an enormous balcony. You have lots of room, not just for your clothes, but to stretch out. And you have really, really incredible, breathtaking views. Like right now, you guys can see that the rain is starting to come in, and you can see the rain coming in on the horizon. That's the Bassac River there, and on the left side is kind of the newer kind of Euro Village area. They're building a lot of like suburban style developments over there. Just below it is Diamond Island. So they call this Ko Peak. Ko means island. And this is a luxury development and kind of like a fake Europe. It's got kind of fake European city aesthetic mixed in with like villas. And it is actually a very, very nice place to go walk along the river at sunset. Very peaceful. So check out that video. We'll insert that here as well. If you look over on the right, on this bank of the Bassac River, this is going to be your BKK1, your BKK2, Russian Market. Off in the distance, you can see RNF City. Those are the big towers there. We showed those in our top 5 investment videos for condos in Cambodia. We'll add that here as well. But guys, from the 44th floor, look at this view. It's insane. It's breathtaking. But I think we should show them the rest of the spot. What do you think?
Yeah, down below, all these little businesses here, these are clubs. Like a lot of them are clubs. Karaoke bar or something. So at night, it's actually very noisy. Like over there, if you see that, that's also a club.
But our windows are actually not so bad. When we close the windows, we don't hear it so much. Do you want to show them the slum? The workers' slum? Show them the workers' slum real quick. Guys, take a look at this. So this right here, this is the slum for all the people who are building the construction. So there's like shanties and like an open toilet basically, and people showering there. And they come in from the countryside and they work on these buildings that are being built here. So it's actually, it's a little crazy. You have these luxury complexes and just next door you have a slum. That's Diamond Island off in the distance, but you can see on the far left side between our building and this other pink building is the building that they're building right now. And we watched them put this up overnight. Anyways, come on in, check it out. Let's see the spot. You guys can have a look around.
All right, so this is the second bathroom. Has like open shower, same water pressure as the other one, but like bigger mirror, sink, toilet. It's pretty, this one is a lot smaller, this bathroom. Then we have the office where the vid's getting made. Also has a pretty dope view. This is the view from the office. It's got storage. It's also got another AC in here. And this is the main bedroom. Bed is pretty comfortable. This also has a door to the balcony as well. You can go out this way too. It's like double door. Hang the clothes. And then it's got another window here. So basically, almost every room we have a view, which is cool. And also closet space too. Bunch of closet space. And then we have the ensuite bathroom. A little bit bigger shower, toilet, and sink. Don't forget about the hose.
Cleaning lady's here.
Oh, okay. Nice. Well, that's about it.
So we're paying $650, guys, but originally they wanted $600. But then I was about to pull out of the deal when they told me internet wasn't even going to be included. So they just decided a compromise would be they pay for the internet and we just pay $650 instead. So I was okay with that, fair enough. But the internet has been shit. It fucking barely works. Sometimes it barely even works on the fucking smart TV. You're monopolized. You're forced to buy it from only one company. So you have to buy it from the company that does this building. Anyway, we're gonna go let our cleaning lady in. This is where we've been staying while we've been in Phnom Penh. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. $650 with internet included, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's about 75 square meters. The pool, as you've seen, is the #1 good thing about this place, the steam room, etc. The bad things, very poor, inconvenient location, very bad maintenance. Some of the security are very nice. I don't want you to think they're all bad. Some of them are very polite, very nice kids. Some of them are fucking idiots. There's almost no services that aren't overpriced in the area. You see guys beating up their girlfriends in the elevator. You see people punching the fucking walls in the elevator. There's a lot of dumb shit that goes on over here. But the advantages are fresh air, insane panoramic views, convenience as far as commuting. You don't have to go more than 10-15 minutes in any direction to get to anything. But in terms of convenience right outside your door, very poor. No buzzer, so you can't even let people into the building. You can't let deliveries. You have to go up and down every single fucking time. But you know, I've lived in high rises before. I would say there's nothing inherently wrong with living in high rises. I really like them. In Saigon, I lived in the Mastery, which was much higher standard and much better customer service than this fucking dump. This is just a management question. They don't invest in keeping a building clean and taking care of it. They don't really invest in like quality customer service. You know, it's just somebody put it up. They just want to make as much money as possible. I enjoyed living here because I had an insane perspective on seeing the city from this high up. It's been a really interesting experience. It's the highest I've ever lived. But there's a lot of things that are fucked up about this building. If you were going to think about buying something here, I would probably urge you not to. Just as we said before, we have to now go down all the way to the first floor just to let the cleaning lady in because we have no buzzer, we have no way to let people into the unit. The security guys obviously are cracking the mystery by keeping my cleaning lady from coming to my apartment. So one more reason why the bridge fucking sucks. This building needs buzzers in each unit, big time. Bridge is over, the bridge is over, biddy bye bye. Are you thinking of living, investing, buying property, buying land, working, or spending any significant time in Cambodia? Cambodia is an amazing country that offers a wide range of different opportunities for someone who has an open mind. If you're thinking about coming to Cambodia for the first time, we offer a consulting service for people who are looking to have everything done for them before they arrive. They want their housing contacts, their employment, their consultants, whatever they want to find in the country, they want it set up. That's what we do for you. We make it easy so that you don't have to worry about scams, problems, or other pitfalls that new expats face in this amazing country.
Brush your face and wash your teeth, son.
Hey, what's up? I'm D from Canada, hook up with the New York Nomad if you want a smooth ride into Vietnam or any Southeast Asian countries.
Hey, my name is Aaron. Get in contact with the New York Nomads. If you want to get into Vietnam, hit them up. They'll get you in securely and professionally.
Yo, this is Uncle Hollywood. I'm telling you right now, the New York Nomad got me a job. He's legit. Hit him up. Check him out.
New York Nomad set me up in Vietnam.
Yo, my man got me a job. Come to Vietnam.
Hey, what's up, guys? You thinking about coming to Vietnam? You're not sure where to start? You've heard a lot of things online. You don't know what's true, you don't know what's not. We offer a consulting service where we help you get on your feet in Vietnam. We give you advice on negotiating contracts with employers. We help you with real estate agents, visa agents that are reliable and that you can trust. We help you get started in this amazing country and get on your feet. We help you get into different opportunities that might be more difficult for you if you were just landing in the country on your own. And we help you avoid a lot of the pitfalls and problems that you could have as a newcomer here. We provide you with reliable job recruiters, visa agents, real estate agents, and advice. If you guys are thinking about coming to Vietnam, hit us up for a consultation. We'll help you get started, help you get on your feet, and hopefully you'll love Vietnam as much as we do.